Hello everyone, welcome back to our magical life. Today we will be seeing part 5 of this workshop. The topic name is Finding the Present Moment. This is based on Dr. Joe Dispenza's online course, The Formula. This part mainly focused on entering the present moment. The core idea behind this part is that transformation happens beyond the known self. Any personal change occurs when the person goes beyond their current identity, personality, and the habitual way of being. The personality you live daily is tied to your past experience, memories, emotions, and routines, isn't it? True creation does not come from the known self, but from the unknown, where new personality and the state of being can develop. Dr. Joe Dispenza is explaining that there is a precise moment which is confirmed by the brain scans where a person moves beyond themselves, beyond their past experiences. And that moment is the present moment. Next, Dr. Joe is explaining about the known versus the unknown. He says that everything familiar in your life, like the people, places, objects, routines, problems, or your past itself, is neurologically wired in your brain because it is known to you. Each person or object or situation you know has a neurological network, meaning it is part of your non-reality. The familiar past, which is based on your memories and emotions, which keep us connected to your past, and the predictable future are both known. So the only place the unknown can exist is the generous present moment. So for change to happen in our life, there are 3 requirements. So to enter the unknown, you must be greater than your body, you must be greater than your environment, and you must be greater than the time. This means that you should not be absorbed in your bodily sensations, pain, or emotions or past experiences. You should not be thinking about people, objects, places, or problems. And you should not be thinking about past memories or future expectations. And we should also understand that our thoughts and feelings together create our state of being. Once again, our thoughts and feelings together create our state of being. So when feelings from the past dominate our thinking, we are literally living in the past, isn't it? So if you cannot think greater than what you feel or how you feel, your past becomes your future. And you will be repeating your life situations unknowingly. Most people start their day by unconsciously recalling their past problems, which reactivates their old emotions. So, this locks them into the same identity every day or same experience throughout their life, isn't it? So, what Dr. Joe is also explaining is that he's explaining that the power of the I am statements. So, whenever you ask I am, or whenever you say I am, you are defining your state of being. The common unconscious affirmation we normally make are I am unhappy, or I am frustrated, or I am angry, or I am suffering, etc. These are the unconscious affirmation we normally make, isn't it? So these are the powerful commands which we are giving to our mind and body. So other positive affirmations like I am happy, these sort of positive affirmations fail if the body does not feel that emotion, because the body is not feeling happy because of these unconscious affirmations we make earlier, like I am unhappy, I am frustrated, I am angry, I am suffering, etc. So the body must change first for new thoughts to become embodied. Next, we also need to understand about our unconscious living and autopilot mode. What Dr. Joe Dispenza says that most people live 95% of their lives unconsciously, driven by their habits, their past emotional programs, morning routines, reactions, judgments, and behaviors that repeat automatically. So, what he says that this repetition creates the same future over and over again, which Dr. Joe calls as the karma. Karma is not imposed by an external force. It is self-generated unconscious repetition of our past. As we are repeating it again and again, past experiences and the past emotions, it is getting repeated in our life. That is the reason. So, in order to make a change in our life, we have to excuse our past and we have to execute a free will which should be greater than these unconscious programs. And this is possible only in the present moment. Next, he's explaining about attention, energy, and emotional bonding. What he says that when you place your, means where you place your attention is where you place your energy. When you have strong emotions like anger, hatred, stress, resentment, judgment, etc., towards any people or any problems and or any conditions in your life, we keep locked our attention there. So this creates energetic and electromagnetic bonds with everything known in our life. The more emotional charge you carry around any situation or anything, the more power you are giving it. And thus, you are unknowingly giving away your life force energy to the external circumstances instead of utilizing it for a greater purpose like healing or manifesting your desired life. Then he is also explaining about why meditation feels difficult. The body is conditioned to feel certain emotions at specific times, anger, stress, judgment, etc. When you interrupt these patterns in our meditation, the body resists. The body may generate emotions, it may recall our past memories, it may push thoughts in our mind. What he says that this is not a failure. It is the evidence that change is happening. Seeing these patterns consciously is the first step to break them. What Dr. Joe is recommending that when emotions arise in our meditation, then do not escape, do not distract yourself, and do not react. Instead of that, lower the emotional intensity by relaxing the body and returning your attention to the present moment. This teaches the body that the body is no longer in control, but the mind is in control. Okay. Then he is also explaining how to reclaim back our energy and our power. As emotional bonds weakens by returning our attention back to ourselves, the energy comes back into your inner world. This is how you are calling your energy back to you. You are taking your power back to you. This reclaimed energy forms our electromagnetic field. And this is why, with our energy restored back, healing is possible. Healing becomes possible for us. And the creation becomes possible for us. And a new life can be designed. Now, let us understand how the energy drain happens in us. When we think about any of our past problems, it diverts our energy into the past, isn't it? And when we anticipate familiar future events, it diverts our energy into the future events. So both of these removes our energy from the present moment. Our thoughts are the electric charge in the quantum field of the universal energy. And the feelings are the magnetic charge in the quantum field of the universal energy or the pure consciousness. When both remain the same as that of the past, means when our thoughts energy and the energy related to the feelings or the emotions are from our past experience or regarding our past, our life also stays the same, isn't it? Because we are tied our energy. The charges, electrical charges associated with the thoughts and the magnetic charge associated with the feelings. These combinedly forms our electromagnetic field around us, isn't it? So this particular field, when we are keeping associated with the past, it will only attract similar situation into our life, isn't it? So we have to be very careful in repeating the same thoughts and the same emotions of our past. Next, Dr. Joe Dispenza is explaining the brain as an anticipation machine because it likes to know what will happen next. The brain constantly predicts what will happen next. For example, when we are having our breakfast in the morning, our brain will predict what will happen in our office today, isn't it? So, and this predictability means it is known to us, means it is known. So the predictability eliminates the space for the unknown. When the unknown appears, it often feels uncomfortable because brain likes predictability. So, to allow transformation to happen, the anticipation must stop or the predictability must stop. So, the practice is becoming no one, no thing, nowhere, no time. These are the instructions he used to give in the meditation process. In meditation, he guides us to close our eyes and rest in the blackness. Then he guides us to take out our attention from our body to become nobody, from the people to become no one, from the objects to become no thing, and from the places to become nowhere, and from our past and future to become no time. And each time our attention drifts towards the known or our past, means our body or the people or our past, what we have to do is that we have to notice it immediately and we have to stop it. Then we have to relax and then return to the present. I'm repeating it again. In the meditation, Joe Dispenza guides us to close our eyes, initially close our eyes and rest in the blackness. Then he guides us to take our attention from our body to become nobody, from the people around us or which is present in our past, means from our past or around us to become no one, from the objects around us to become nothing, from the place around us to become nowhere, from our past and our future to become no time. And each time our attention drifts, when we are doing this meditation, whenever our attention drifts to the known, like our past or people around us or anything like this, immediately what we have to do is that we have to stop. We have to notice it. First, we have to notice it, then we have to stop, then we have to relax ourselves and then return to the present moment. This is what he is explaining in the meditation, to practice the present moment. And he is referring the present moment as the sweet spot. And this state is the gateway to the unknown. It is this time where our old identity dissolves and new potential emerges and we create, or our creation begins. So this is not passive. It requires practice, awareness, and repetition. The meditation is training the mind and body to remain here in the present moment. Finally, the takeaway of this part is that transformation happens when you withdraw your attention from the known, for example, your past or the world around you, etc., and reclaim your energy, quiet the body, and rest fully in the present moment. Because this is the place where the unknown, the healing, and the creation exist. So here ends the part 5 of this workshop. Please note that I'm not including the meditation in this video. Thank you, guys.